Good morning. This is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel. And it's Sunday, July the 13th. It's my birthday. Yes, it's my birthday. So, I am cooking today. Terrible, but I'm going to show you today how I'm making baby back ribs and beef short ribs on my grill, my charcoal grill. And I'm going to show you my barbecue sauce that I like, that I make. And so let's get on with it. The first thing I'm going to do is I've got a pot that I'm going to use on my New Wave induction cooktop. Of course, that's not a day goes by that I don't use that. But I'm putting in a lot of ketchup because I want barbecue sauce when I'm cooking the ribs to sauce them with, and then barbecue sauce in a bowl for everybody to use if they want it. So I'm probably putting in, wow, I probably put in a good 2 cups of ketchup in this. And then and the reason I have gloves on is because of this right here. This is 3 cloves of garlic. I've got to grate this in here, and I really don't want that garlic taste on my hands. So I'm using a microplane, and I'm going to just, well, and you drop it in there. You don't supposed to do that. Well, anyway, we're going to try this. I'm going to zest it into the ketchup, the garlic, into the ketchup. This is kind of hard to do with gloves on. Any other time I wouldn't care, but I really don't want my fingers and hands smelling like garlic on my birthday. So, we'll try this again. So I'm just grating the garlic into the ketchup, and I have 3 cloves. They're not very big, they're pretty small cloves, but y'all know how I feel about garlic. I'm not really into the garlic. And this is just a microplane. It is just a microplane that I got at Walmart, and this is how you can mince, really gets your garlic down into, or zest for lime, zest for lemons, whatever you want to use. You can use this microplane, and it does just an awesome job. So I'm doing this. You know, they say the littler that you cut up your garlic, the more flavor it has. And that kind of bothers me. But this barbecue sauce is awesome, so I don't know why I've never showed y'all this before. You hear my phone going crazy. People on Facebook wishing me happy birthday, and every time it does that, every time somebody wishes me happy birthday, my phone goes crazy. Okay, so I've got my ketchup and my garlic in there. I'm going to put that over there. Get this off of here. Alright, now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to put all my dry ingredients in there first. So I've got smoked paprika, and this is just my favorite. It's my favorite spice that there is. I'm using 1 tablespoon of that. Boy, these gloves are really making a mess. One of my subscribers told me the other day that his grandmother said that if you don't make a mess when you're cooking, or something like that, if you make a mess, you're a good cook. So, I hope I'm a good cook. Alright, now, I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of onion powder. And these aren't heaping tablespoons. Alright. And now I've got ground mustard. And I'm going to use a tablespoon of that. Alright, and then I have ancho chili powder. And this is more sweet than it is spicy. But I'm still only going to use 1 teaspoon of this. And then I have cayenne pepper, because I do want it to be a little spicy. Well, I want it to have a kick in it, let's put it that way. Let me see, I can't see if I can get this top off. Oh yeah, and it went across the room. Alright, so you can see, I hope, there's a 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Alright, so that's all of them. No, I got pepper, coarse ground pepper. And I'm going to use a good tablespoon of that. Yum. Alright. So that's all of my dry ingredients. Now I'm going to use, I have pure maple syrup, the dark amber. And I gotta try to get this off. Gosh, my phone is going crazy. And I'm going to use about 3 tablespoons of this. 1, 2, 3. And then I have Worcestershire sauce. And I'm going to use about 3 tablespoons of that. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put 4 in here since I'm using ketchup. And if you hold on 1 second, I forgot the brown sugar. I'm using dark brown sugar. And I'm going to use about 3 tablespoons of that. Alright, so here's 1. 2. 3. Alright, so 3 tablespoons of dark brown sugar. And now I'm going to turn my excuse me, New Wave induction cooktop on medium high and start it. And I want to stir all of this up. Let me show you. And of course, if you take the pan off of the new wave, it goes crazy till you put the pan back on there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up to a boil, and once it boils, I'll cut it down to like 210, which boiling is 212, so cut it down to 210, and I'm just going to let this, and it may go even, I may go even lower, but you want this to simmer for about 15 minutes. And then what I'm going to do is I've got 2 bowls. One is going to be for marinating, I mean not marinating, but putting the sauce on the ribs, and the other one is going to be to have some left over for around the table. And gosh, this, you can see this came up to a boil real fast. So that didn't take any time, but I'm still, it's kind of bubbling under, but I'm gonna let it go. But I'll bring you back. Like I said, this will come up to a boil, then I'll cut it down, let it cook for 15 minutes. Wow. And then I'll put it into each of the bowls, and I'll bring you back. Here's my birthday cake. This is happy birthday, Mama and Grandma. Alright, just wanted to show y'all. Okay, I had to bring you back because I got my chilies mixed up. I thought ancho chili was the one that wasn't so hot, and it was chipotle chili that's not as hot. So this was extremely hot. So I had to put more ketchup in it. I hope you can see there's a lot in there now, but I'm just going to bottle it. Now it is perfect. So you know to use chipotle seasoning instead of ancho. Or either don't, if you want it spicy, that's fine. But this is a little bit too spicy for the kids. So what I did was I added more ketchup in here, more maple syrup, and more brown sugar. And then I put a good tablespoon of Dijon mustard in here. And I've been cooking it and stirring it and tasting it in between, and now it's right. But I mean you can see it's got right much in it now. I almost used the whole bottle of ketchup. But like I said, I mean this is going to be good to save and fix barbecue chicken with or whatever. But I just wanted to bring you back and let you know that I did use the wrong chili. The wrong chili, which I used ancho, and it should have been chipotle, because ancho chili powder really is kind of hot. So, and I did use a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and maybe I should have just used a fourth of a teaspoon. It's just all depends on how much heat you want. I can't have that much today because of my grandchildren. So I had to really tame this down some, and that's what I did. I tamed it down with more of the maple syrup, more of the ketchup, more of the brown sugar, and then I added some Dijon mustard. And now it seems to be perfectly, now it's awesome. So I just wanted to bring you back and tell you that, and I will bring you back later to show you how I'm going to put these on the ribs.